trying to do, the last 20 seconds, little short ones. So he's on top of his man, let's go, little ones. Good way, come to missed out here, come on, go. Move it, move it, move it, move, 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 move. And move it, move it, move it, keep going. And move it, move it, move it. Come on, Liverpool, you can do it. Come on, Stuart, you can do it. Don't give up. I'm R.Walton, born 25th of March 1931, just off of Holloway Road, Queensland Road precisely, number 5 Queensland Road. And I was the last, each turning had their own midwife, she wasn't a qualified midwife, but they just delivered every child that had a person had their child at home. And I was the last one she delivered. Her name was, we called her Aunt Mickey Barrel. She delivered all the babies and I was the last one. She said I was a struggle to get out. From then on, I don't remember much then. My earliest remember is when I suppose about 3. And I had to have something done to my teeth at the Royal Northern Hospital, and they'd put a rubber mask over me because you used to have gas in there then, gas instead of needles. And I broke out in a rash afterwards, which was impetigo, which I didn't know at the time, which I kept scratching. I was 3 years old, and they had to send me away to convalescent. And I found out afterwards I went to Broadstairs. My mum and dad took me to Broadstairs, and it was on the coast. This home, I didn't know it was at home. I didn't know where I was going. And they bandaged my hands up so I didn't scratch myself. And these are my early memories. And my mum and dad left me, and I cried and screamed, and I didn't want them to leave me. And they left me there. I was there a whole year, convalescent. And when my mum and my dad come and got me, and when we got to London, my sister was waiting outside Holloway tube station, and she went to get hold of me, and I was a little sod. I told her, fuck off. They used to come home, and my mum used to look out the window Friday, Saturday nights. Albert, his name was Albert, but they always called him Cheeky Walton. We was all called Cheeky Walton, his brothers, because they was cheeky. And I grew up with that sort of life. You know, although he loved my mum, he used to hit her a lot. The problem was, and I realise it now, when he used to come home drunk and he used to hit her a lot, and I used to sort of, she used to stand me in front of her, always hitting her. Then we was all through the Blitz, bombing, and then I went to evacuate again. My mum didn't come this time. I went to Leicestershire with Terry Brennan, one of my cousins, stopped in the same place. The nice posh house. We didn't know what it was all about. Toilet inside. We didn't know all that. Dark with a bathroom inside. You know, but Terry got well thought of than I did. Me and Terry often used to play the up from school. Didn't go to school, we used to go along the river. We remember he picked up this duck, or mooring or something, and pulled it in half. I said, "Tail." He's a sod, he tried to eat it right. I said, "Terry," you made him throw it back in the river. That is my evacuation days. I come home, I couldn't read, couldn't spell, couldn't write. So I'm at work now, and then we started like going out with girlfriends and that, and there's youth clubs in there, and I started boxing for the youth club and putting a pair of gloves on, and learned to box.
What made you start boxing?
Well, because there was somewhere to go.
David Leo.
David Leo. And your age?
23. I've been playing football for loads of many years, and I always would take it like a martial art or something, but I could never really do kickboxing because during football I hurt my ankle. So I decided to take up boxing, and it just happens that Ron, my coach, is a neighbour of my friend of mine, so I started coming up to this club here. when you sort of start off here, it's a bit hard for the coaches to sort of take you under their wing. You sort of have to work hard, show that you're willing to work hard, and then Ron sort of did that.
Last interview, got up to when I was 14. I started boxing at youth clubs, and because there wasn't any actual boxing clubs where we lived, and there used to be about 8 of us strong, and the youth club, there was a boxing ring. We used to put chairs up to make a boxing ring. And I'm just thinking now, with Dad, the problems with Dad, most days, most weekends, he used to come home, and not every weekend, but most weekends he used to beat my mum. And she used to hold me in front of him when I was very, very little. But I was getting the age now which it was getting a bit much for me. And I've come home and it's a winter sort of night, and one of my aunties turned round and said to me, Aunt Jess or something, no, wasn't Jess. She says, you know your mum's in the Royal Northern Hospital. I said, what for? She said, your dad's hit her and broke her jaw and her teeth are out. And of course I didn't know what to do. I was a bit frightened, you know, we was in this old house. So I didn't know what to do. I thought I've got to do something. So I waited for him to come home a bit drunk, and he's walking down this little turn with all the horses. And I've run out, I did smack on, I've run out, and I've hit him, I'm only like 9 stone something. I moved him a few times and he's gone down, and I kicked him a few times. I suppose I was about 15 then, and doing your little things as you do. And had a few fights. I got into the North London Championships, the schoolboy championships, and I got up to the, I think it was quite a long way out. I wasn't even in the quarter-finals. And my girlfriend used to come and watch me. And this fight I had, he was a tall guy. I could fight, but I couldn't box, I don't think. And I won the first round, and they were all shouting out. Then he caught me up the solar plexus, which I know now. Didn't know it was solar plexus then. And I just went on the canvas and I wanted to get up. We won I won the championship over there.
What championship was that?
The boxing championship. Yeah, the army championship. Then I was boozing. I was drinking bottles of booze. I was boozing then. I was only 18. Hello, Angel.
How you doing, young lady? The feeling that you're giving really drives me crazy. You don't have a player like that.
Trying to do last 20 seconds, little short ones. Move it, move it, move it, move. And move it, keep going. And move it. Come on, Liverpool, you can do it. Come on, Scott, you can do it. Don't give up. We call that the Liverpool special. But we can fucking get on in the bus. Come on, then, Shorty. You can have it, you bastard. We're right. Screw up. Broke across your head, isn't it? What you bastard, you there?
Yeah, last year I raised 44,000 off my own back. That was for terminally ill children, the NCDL, Wood Green Animal Shelter. So basically, it's just animals and terminally ill children I raise money for. I mean, meeting Ron was the best thing that happened to me, to be honest. I mean, I had 2 fights. And the second fight I had, I really got badly hurt, and I was virtually knocked out on my feet. But I come back in the last round and knocked the guy out. So it was, even though it's my greatest win that I've had to date, I still really needed a lot of work. So once I met Ron, it all come together.
I met her name was Janet Piggin, and I met her up the swimming baths, Irishfield swimming baths, when she was 15 and I was close on 17. And We were still courting then. I went in the forces. We didn't get married, but we went together and she had a baby and she was only 17. She had my Lorraine. And 18 months after that, she had my boy, who was Billy. And I worked up the Caledonian Road Slaughterhouse for a while. And I used to drink every morning. And pubs was open all night, right through the night near enough. I suppose it come to an end with her. And I've come home one day and she wasn't home. And then I phoned the police up, station up. I said, well, why did I come home? She's supposed to have left work at 5 o'clock and it's 12 o'clock. And let's work a bit time and then phone us back. Anyway, phoned me around and she's phoned me up. Ron, she said, I've got something to tell you. Can you pay the cab? I'm at London Bridge. She came and told me, she said, but I don't want you to hurt the fellow. She said, I've met someone else. And my heart, I went absolutely, my mind went out. The booze was getting hold of me a lot, and I thought, what can I do? I used to be a bit of scrapping when I was young. I just lived every morning, I used to put me out the side of the bed and get a drink to stop me shaking. I always had like some tins of Tennessee, a special brew, or vodka. Alcoholics are crafty. I used to say to Marjane, I left the lights on in the carriage. I knew I had bottles of stuff hidden in the carriage. But I always had respect wherever I went. I wasn't a flash bloke, I wasn't a villain. I used to wake up with a bottle of vodka and look in the mirror and pray to God that I'd stop drinking. You know, I used to drink it. Love it. I went to 2 drying out clinics. I found a letter last week all about it. We can't help you unless you want to pick up drinking. I didn't know what I was trying to turn into. And then I thought to myself, I've got to do something. So I was so getting proud. It's a good elation for your mind. So I went down Oxford Market where a big boxing club is, the Monicas. And it was in the church hall and they was advertising with someone. Anyway, so I went on a coaching course on it and college school at London, and you had to do 2 full weekends there. And during the end of the day, we had a 12-hour day there, so they put it on the screen what parts you'd done wrong. You had to learn to take a squad. Now I had to do running round, sidestep, moving about, and like I'm 50-ish, I can't remember. I've got it all wrote down. And these are men passing their courses in their 20s and 30s. Some didn't pass. So I knew I could take a batch of kids, and I've got one particular one, but I always wanted to get one to the finals of the schoolboy championships. And this Mickey Bush, I got him there 3 times. 3 times he got second, he came on, yeah, lost the finals. And I seen another word in the paper that the Cheshire Boxing Club wanted something, so I had an interview down there. They accepted me. I told them I've already been coaching for 10, 11 years up to Monica's, which was an old club. Down here they only train 2 nights a week, the seniors. I thought, oh, they are like crap, really. They're lovely guys, but too soft. Too soft. So we started doing Friday nights and all. I can't believe people can't stop drinking, training their brain. But a bloke like me can't write, can't spell. I've got a big family, a lovely family. My life, I've got a lovely family. I've got a lovely family. Can't even talk. Sorry about it, because it upsets me too much. Although it's been a year or so now. Talking about my friend April, she's got a girl of 15 or 15 and Charlie of 17 alive. I met April through the church. I belonged to there for about 8 years. That's when I met this April, this died. And we learned a lot together. And then this happened to her last year. She died in my arms, and I thought, there's nobody up there. Can't be, because she hasn't come to me in that year. She would have spoken to me. Sorry. That's right, Paul, I'm going to play your song now. Love you. I'm crazy, crying. I'm crazy, young, and I'm crazy, loving you. Bless you. Love you. I must say my life's suffering now. I'm sitting in this garden. I'm jumping a little bit here, but this is because I've got the feeling come over me. The sun's shining in my face. Wouldn't have been shining in my face 20 years ago. Wouldn't have been shining in my face. You know what the sun was. And it's great. No window box. I've got a big garden here. It's not mine. It's Eileen's. She's put the roof over my head. I'm just looking up the sky. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. Up the sky. Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.